because for one, Beyonce is a queen
A
of it.
legend. Off rip, as soon as the first person posted tagged me, and I said, "We made it." Because it take a lot. It take a lot to get into the Beehive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And here I am, open invite. Come on, we want you to in the. You know what I'm saying?
Big Boy's Neighborhood. I've been waiting on this one right here, man.
Yep.
BigXThaPlug. Welcome to the neighborhood, boy.
What's up with you, OG?
Man, I don't think you understand, bro, how much I fuck with you.
That's crazy.
Like-
Like coming from Big Boy, you don't know what that means.
Man, let me tell you, bro. I'm telling you, homie. I love seeing you, and I love seeing you win, bro.
I appreciate it.
And this is a pleasure sitting down with you,
yes,
bro.
sir. No, for sure, same.
Hey, man. And you know, it's a trip, man. This is year 31 for me in the radio, right?
Uh-huh.
I've seen and I met everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I think I even hit you in your DM about coming through.
Probably so.
Yeah, man. I didn't slide in. That sound goofy. I hit you. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, man, hopefully we can get you in when next time you come in. And welcome to the neighborhood, bro.
Yes, sir.
And I gotta say, man, what we gotta do today, bro, we gotta celebrate you. Not just celebration for, you know, the things that you've been doing, but what I see you doing right now and the things to come.
Yes, sir.
And the new project is,
I hope you're happy.
man, why that title, I Hope You're Happy?
I actually went into it with a different mindset. I was going into just trying to show that I was not just a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
I was trying to show that I was just an overall artist. I could do anything. But in the process of me doing it, I started going through a breakup.
Oh.
And when I
Like
first
relationship breakup?
Yeah, yes,
oh,
sir,
yeah,
yes, sir.
okay.
So when I first stepped into the country world, I asked a lot of country people, like, what does country mean? And they all told me heartbreak and whiskey. You know what I'm saying? So when I started going through the heartbreak, I started understanding, you know what I'm saying? I started understanding what he was talking about. And the first song I made, well, I had made some other songs, like I said, I went into it with a different mindset. So you can hear some of the songs on here where I'm actually talking about me and my life. But then you get to the I Hope You're Happy song. That's the first heartbreak song I made on there. And when I made it, my team just came back to me and they was like, I think you should change the trajectory of what you're trying to do. And I was like, what you mean? They was like, we know you're an artist. They're still going to know that you're one of the best artists in the world after this. But you need to express yourself. Like, you just did it with Take Care. That's one of your best albums. Why not do the same thing with this and change it to I Hope You're Happy? And I thought about it, and like I said, just me going through the breakup at the time. You know, there's multiple different stages of a breakup. Like when you have the breakup, you got to where it's the, no, it was you, then the, no, it was me, then I hate you, then I want you back. You know what I'm saying? You got to every step, and so I just felt like I was going through every step. And so whenever they came to me and was like, instead of you just making a song called I Hope You're Happy, do the album and call it.
Did you know that you were making an album?
I didn't know I was making an album at first. At first, I thought it was just a little tape. I thought we were just going to make a tape.
Right. And was it for you or was it for us? You know that sometimes when you're going through something, you're like, man, even if it didn't get through to the public, was this something that you knew you wanted to do?
So at first coming into it, it really was just something I said. I was doing an interview with Billboard, and they had brought up a couple of country artists that, you know, liked my music. And I was like, yeah, Morgan Wallen, Post Malone, we got a country project coming. I'm doing a song with all them guys. And then when I got done with the interview, my team walked up to me and they was like, you know you got to do a country project.
So when you say that, are you just saying it?
I was just saying it. Like, I knew,
Morgan Wallen, Jelly Roll, I'm going with everybody.
Like, I knew those guys messed with me and they had already asked to do music with me. You know, they had already asked to do music with me. I don't know where the project, I think project maybe slipped out. I was just trying to say, I got some songs coming with these guys. But when project came out. And so when project came out, we just had to go from there.
Hey man, and what I love about even just the pieces that I'm hearing, because they didn't give it to me in its entirety yet. Because I'm telling you the truth, I would have released it. No, just no, but the one thing when you hear this is also country music. Yeah. But the way that you do it and the way that I'm hearing it is you're not out of your lane country music. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stay true to yourself.
But it's very country though. Yeah. And you really want people to so this isn't BigXThaPlug country from here on.
We it's called genre bending.
Yep.
And that's what we're doing. We genre bending. We trying to show that, like I said, overall, I'm just trying to show that I'm a artist, and I feel like the way I'm doing it with me showing my raw emotions and me bending the genres, that's gonna show I'm an artist. But I'm also trying to bridge the gaps. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this is music. You know what I'm saying? This is all music, and I feel like anybody should be able to make anything, especially if you can do it.
Did you listen to country music?
I mean, the more popular songs, like the Big Green Tractors and the what's the song I was just singing the other day? This is my favorite. The Tim McGraw. She had a son dipped down in red lipstick. I worked so hard for that first.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I do listen to country, right? But it also comes from a different place. It comes from a soulful place too. And anybody that can rewind and understand country music as well. Yeah. So when you see, you already sound to me like you could do this. Yeah. Even when I just hear you as an artist. You know what I'm saying? I didn't look at it and say, man, what the is Big X doing? What is he plugging into? Yeah. Were you concerned about that?
I'm still concerned. I'm so ready for the project to drop, just because I feel like it's a lot of pressure and like just a lot of what ifs. Because it's like, you got to think about it. Country has been what it's been for all these years. Nobody's ever done, like, you got your Nellies and your Moneybagg Yo's and your Lil Durks that have done the song, but you've never had an artist do a whole project and every one of them is a big country artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're really trying to do something big here, and I don't know if it's going to work in a positive way or a negative way. Like, this is stuff that keep me up at night, not knowing if they're going to accept it. You know what I'm saying? Because just because the artists are accepting me don't mean that the big dogs that's making all the numbers go gonna accept it. You know what I'm saying? And
right. And when you say they, how big is they? Are we talking about they as the country community, the country big dogs? All
them.
Yeah.
Like I said, we got the artists. Some of the big Jelly Roll has done.
Come on, man.
Done in the middle of an interview, looked at the camera and said, "Hey, BigXThaPlug, whatever country project you got, don't you drop it unless I'm on it." You know what I'm saying? You got that, and you got it's everybody. Like I said, everybody that's on this project is a big country name, and like some of these people I didn't even know.
Right.
If we're being completely honest, with some of these people I didn't know, but when I listened, what I listened for was, like you said, soul. I'm a very soulful person. Before I was even doing country music, you can listen to the samples that I use and tell that I'm a soulful person. So whenever I was listening to these demos and listening to these records that people were sending me because they wanted to be on the country project, that's what I was looking for. Soul, who got some type of soul. Because like you said, country music got soul in it.
Hey, man, let me tell you, bro, for whatever journey that it took for you to get to where you are. You know, there's sometimes when people are like, oh, man, he got in. But then when people know, it's been a journey and it's been years.
No, for sure.
But you got one of the most distinctive voices too, bro. You know, like anytime I hear you, even now you could just be, and it'd be a commercial, but oh yeah. Like your voice, bro, is amazing, homie.
Appreciate you.
And there's just some voices that cut through. And anytime that I've seen you, like not in our presence, but every time I see you, your aura seemed like you a good dude. That's why when you came in, I was like, oh shit, he here.
No, for sure.
He's here. What did you grow up on, music wise?
I kind of feel like I got a mix. Like my mom is more like the hip hop, rap, gangster, Lil Wayne, UGK. You know, so my mama from Houston.
Yes, sir.
So I listen to a lot of slowed and chopped. You know what I'm saying? But then when I moved with my dad, it was Isley Brothers, R. Kelly,
Vaughn.
So
you got a good
you know
blend.
What I'm saying? Yeah. So once I finally got older and I always had an ear for music because I don't listen to every type of music. So now I got this ear for music, and then boom, I started doing music, and I was like, okay, well, I want to have a sound, but I don't want to sound like nobody else. And so I just kind of I genre bended in a way. You know what I'm saying? I put the hip hop with this old soulful stuff, and we got BigXThaPlug.
And it worked. hey, man, but when you go from mom and dad's crib and getting this music, right? When do you get to where you fall in love either with hip hop or you know that you can do this thing called hip hop?
So I'm even to this day, I'm a football player. I might not be built like it no more. Right. I might not, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a
Was
football.
that your first love?
Yeah, definitely sports. That's what got me through everything. Like I probably would be like before football ended for me. If I never had football, I would have been dead or I would have been in jail. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
so you had something that kept you away from.
Exactly. But then even once football finally stopped for me, like just me having that mindset, because like I'd still pull up on my coaches every now and then and thank them, because it's like the stuff that y'all was installing in me then, I didn't understand. I thought, I'm thinking this is football. What are you teaching me how to be a man? Like, what are you talking about? You trying to teach me how to be a man? I just know this for. You're supposed to be teaching me how to lift weights, get strong.
Right. Hit
fat.
somebody. Yeah.
But the stuff that they taught me to think before I do, that type of stuff is still stuck with me. Like, I would probably be signed to a major label and y'all would have never heard of me ever again if I didn't think with my football mindset. That me having my football mindset, me knowing I've never done music, I knew to approach it like, okay, let me go to this JUCO and get my grades up and learn the game where I'm still gonna be able to play it. You know what I'm saying?
So you did JUCO and you did.
I never made it to Division I football. That's just how I thought of this. Like once football started for me at 18, 19.
Okay, but were you JUCO already? Did you make it to junior college?
Yeah, I made it to junior college. I got home sick, started smoking weed, and kicked me out.
That life shit.
Yeah.
But you know what though? That's like the gift and the curse too.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because I went home and I got to doing bad. Because you got to think about it. You was this football player your whole life. Your mama, your daddy, they all feel like this is what you're supposed to be, and now you then turn to the streets because it's like, I can't. Now that I'm not doing football, nobody was there. Like nobody was there after the football crash. Everybody left.
Especially when you identified with something for so long.
Nah, for sure.
And then when it goes away by however, it's like, damn. Even with you had to probably think like, what am I doing?
Yeah, I was lost. I was lost all the way until I started doing music. It was maybe 5 years ago I started doing music. I'm 27 years old.
So during middle school, high school, teens, you never wrote either?
Never.
No, not even poetry?
Never. I think maybe during the high school football games, we would always like turn ourselves up in the huddle.
Right.
And it was like two people that would freestyle, me and a guy named, three. Me, a guy named Calvin Fleming, and a guy named Joshua Thomas. And it was just on some like I said, we from Texas. Huddle. Yeah, so we so man, hold up. You know what I'm saying? We speaking on like just the football team, how we finna do the other football team, and that was that.
And that was your career, that was your rap career. Like that was it. Like,
at the time, I never thought nothing else of it after that. Like even after it was no rap. It literally took for me to do all the street stuff and get locked up. I had a child. I missed my son for his birthday in a jail cell. I went so crazy in that jail, they had to put me in solitary confinement. I was in there for 30 days. I made it to like day 12 before I spoke to anybody in that hallway. You know what I'm saying? It's 24. I mean, it's 23 and 1. So you locked in one cell, and then you only out for an hour if it's your side's day. You see what I'm saying? So some days we locked up for a full 24 hours, no shower, no nothing. But with that being said, it took for me like my 12th day to scream out like, how do y'all stay sane in here? Like, I'm counting the bricks in this room. I know exactly how many bricks in here now. Like, what are y'all doing? Because I'm finna go crazy. And it took for them to be like, do poetry, read some books. I'm like, man, I'm not finna read. I don't even got no books over here. You know they're not finna give us none. Poetry, I'm not the poet. And they was like, well, rap. And I'm like, man, that's cool. That's something everybody doing in the world right now anyway. And so I would get med lines and write. And I had, I'm going to say at least 20 to 30 raps wrote on med lines. I got out and I threw it all away.
So it was just therapeutic or in your mind right there. You wasn't thinking like, man, when I get out of here, I found it.
Yeah, no,
so everything that you wrote, it was just passive. Like, oh, it got me through it.
Yeah, it's maybe like 2 sheets of paper that I still got, and that's because it was just in my little
on
clear
accident.
Bag. Yeah. And the mother of my child got them framed up right now because she was like, this is what, you know what I'm saying?
Hell, give me one.
No, for sure.
So it wasn't even then when you writing, you wasn't thinking out like, man,
I threw it away. I got out. When I seen my son, I was like, bet, I'm finna get us an apartment. And I went right back to the streets.
Yeah.
I went to the streets, but as I was in the streets, I was like, man, you made your son this. Like, as I'm sitting in this spot, I'm like, man, you made your son this promise that you wasn't gonna do this no more, and here you is doing it again. You tripping. You got to get right. So I got in that apartment. I stopped doing what I was doing, and the last little bit of funds I had, I just invested in that studio time.
Hey, man, let me tell you, though, that's everybody. There's so many people that got the so-called same dream.
Yeah.
But then with life, man, the bills don't stop.
Nah.
Feeding your kid don't stop. Trust me, I know. Nothing goes on pause until you make it.
Yeah.
And usually the low-hanging fruit is the hustle. You know what I'm saying? Before I got into radio, this is the only job I ever had in my life. When I got into radio, I was like, oh, okay, however I'm going to keep this, I'm going to keep this.
For sure.
So before I got into radio, it was, I had to live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing guaranteed when you say, man, I'm throwing this away and I'm going to pick up this mic, especially when that wasn't you from the giddy up.
Yeah.
So how do you step out on faith, even if you can't see the whole staircase, and say, this is what I'm going to do?
So I had a cousin. He my artist now, but Rosama, he been rapping since he was 9 years old. Like when we was at the park and we playing with females and this, that, and the other, he's standing at the top of the slide acting like he performing to 30,000 people. You see what I'm saying? But so after I got out of jail, and I'm like, man, I got to figure something out. I got to do something. He like, I don't know why you want to rap. I'm looking at him like, you've been rapping since you was 9 years old.
Yeah, like, man, stop
You older than me and you still sitting right here. What is he talking
like, man,
about?
come on, for real, I'm serious, man.
Yeah, I'm like, what you talking? He like, bro, I'm for real. Whenever y'all be smoking, getting high, and we be freestyling, I be telling you, you got something. So why you want to just, and I was like, all right, bet. I had $50 in my pocket right then. I hit up somebody on Instagram. He had a studio in his closet. I went, and it took me maybe like 2-3 hours to record that one song. But it was because that was before I had a method of writing before I go to the studio.
Right.
So I'm sitting in his closet I'm thinking I'm gonna be able to freestyle.
Right.
I can't, it don't go like that for me. Like I can freestyle, but it's not the best.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The best of the best. So like when I started writing, it took me a little time, but once I recorded the song and I came back to my immediate friend group, they was like, it's hard. I'm like, nah, y'all tripping. They're like, nah, it's hard. I'm like, all right, bet. Y'all saying it's hard, I'm gonna keep going there. So I kept going to the studio, and it just kept getting harder and kept getting harder. And then it went from my friend group to my 400 people on Instagram knowing all my music. Then the 400 went to a 700. By the time I got to 900 followers, I had a distribution deal.
Damn.
6 months.
Why? Like it sounds genius now. Like I can understand. Like if I had got in early, I would have been like, oh yeah. But you gotta think. It sounds genius.
Yeah.
Now when we look at it.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like I did all the right stuff. Like when I did it, like I said, whatever I do, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? So once I see that the music stuff was it, I knew I wasn't selling dope no more. I wasn't doing everything that I was doing no more. So this was it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it to the T. So any club that I could go to, I was in that club. I'm paying my music. I'm gonna stand on the table as big as I am. I'm standing on the table. Y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna hear me. And this is me. You know what I'm saying? And I had a great friend group that was willing to do the same thing. We 30 deep on one table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna know.
But everybody in the dream too,
for
though.
sure. And then, like I said, I won like maybe 2 or 3 little competitions, like where you win a video. And at the time, it was a videographer named Half Pint Films, had one of the biggest platforms in the world, YouTube-wise. And I won 2 of his competitions back to back. So boom, free videos. He had 1 million followers. Well, he had close to 1 million followers on Instagram. Like I said, I only had 900.
Yeah, you're like, man, I put my 900.
You know what I'm saying? But see, he posted me on his page off the love, just off the type of person I was. I pulled up on him the first video. I was 2 hours late. The first video that was free. It was free. I won it. I pulled up 2 hours late. I had $100 in my pocket. My uncle was my manager at the time. I said, how much money you got in your pocket? He said, I got $100. I said, give me that $100. I need it. He gave me that $100. I gave him my last $200 and was like, here, bro, I'm sorry I was late. I apologize. I paid him $200 for a free video. You know what I'm saying? Just because I was 2 hours late. And just that type of stuff helped build our relationship. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I won the second video, he already messed with me as a person. The third video that I won, he told me, you're not allowed to do this challenge no more.
Right, yeah. Like,
you too
somebody else
good.
said.
Like, you too good. You can't win this challenge no more. I'm shooting your videos for free from now on. And so, boom, every video we shot, he posted on his page. By the time I dropped my second, third video on his page, United Masters was knocking, a lot of labels was knocking at my door. But like I said, I went into the whole label situation with a football mindset.
Right.
I don't want to go to this D1 where I'm probably gonna get red shirted and nobody ever hear my music, when I can go to this JUCO where I know I'm gonna get heard.
Right.
And I pulled a Cam Newton. I went to this JUCO and became one of the biggest JUCO football players in the world.
Hey man, had you always been Big X the Plug?
Nah, I was
Did you have it early?
X and Big X. I done always been bigger than, like, when I was, and anytime I went and got a physical, I was always obese. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whether I was big or not, you know what I'm saying? They say, you know, you're obese. If you're not that required weight limit, you're obese.
Yeah.
So I was always bigger than everybody that I was around. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been X, but it didn't become Big X the Plug until I started rapping. Yeah, I had a partner whose his Snapchat name was T-Wade the Plug, and I was just Big X.
Right.
But when I started rapping, and what I was doing at the time, it just went hand in hand. So Big X the Plug, it just came about, and that's what I went with.
Hey man, Big X, do you ever think, or you'll see a video or you'll see something and you be like, man, that's me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We was just looking at something the other day. We was just man. That's crazy.
Yeah, ain't it, man?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And especially, man, I don't know how great your hustle game was. You know what I'm saying? But it's one thing when you hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you get this other thing where you're like, man, that's all I gotta do.
This is the easiest thing I've ever done in my life.
Ain't it, man? When you apply that to this, like when I got into radio, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I was like, man, this me by nature.
For sure, because there's a difference when you just sitting here and you ain't got to worry about nobody coming through that door.
Yep.
You ain't got to. They don't understand that take a toll on everything. So to be able to do what I'm doing and not have to watch my back, not have to everything legal, I ain't got to worry about no police, no my family straight. It's a blessing. Like I said, the hardest part about this is waking up at 9 o'clock in the morning to come do interviews. Other than that, everything flows. So
hey man, is it wild that not only seeing the success and the things that's coming, but being probably one of the most highly recognizable artists as well? Because if somebody were to see you, size or not, like when I was over 500 pounds, right?
Yeah.
All you had to do, and I said this before, if I say, hey, man, somebody said, man, go ahead and big boy this pen.
Yeah.
And it could be 50 people in the room. And they'd be like, man, I don't know. Then you say, oh, yeah, he's 500 pounds. Then you walk right up to me and you'll hand me that pen.
Yeah.
Like with Big X the Plug, I know exactly who you are when I see you.
Yeah.
What does that feel like in public? Because, you know, I also saw something where I think you was just trying to gamble. You're like, man, please just let me gamble, bro. You know what I'm saying? But how does that feel being highly recognized as well?
I mean, it's a gift and a curse.
Yeah,
like I come from a background where it's not good for everybody to know who you is. You know what I'm saying? It's best that you under, you know what I'm saying, under low key.
Under the radar.
So for now, everybody to know me, and then I gotta wait till you this close to know if you friend or foe.
Yeah, man. What is he coming walking up to me for?
Yeah, it took a while but then it's like you just kind of get used to it after a while. You know, you got to get the security guards and stuff the bigger you get. But yeah, it's still a hassle because you got those few people that just can't take no as an answer. You know what I'm saying? So then you got situations like that. But I mean, I love my fans. There be times where my security guard be a little too, and I be like, nah, it's good, because at the end of the day, without them, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, man, I hope you're happy. It's an EP?
No, it's an album.
Full album.
Sure.
What made you go into full album mode?
Like I said, by the time we got to the point where the heartbreak started happening,
right, it just
started flowing.
Kept writing itself.
And there was so many people that were still hitting us like, I want to be on the project. I want to, like, Jelly Roll, Bailey Zimmerman, Shabuzi, Ink, Ella Langley, Tucker Whitmore, like in the list. These is all people that got number ones in country.
Yeah.
These is all people that are Ella Langley, Shabuzi, Jelly Roll, Luke Combs. These are all top 5 artists in the country right now.
And not in the wrong way, but why you? Do you think they just found and saw something?
I don't. I genuinely don't know. Like I think that's why I ended up messing up and saying a project in that interview instead of a song, because they was like, "Man, you're known as country's favorite rapper."
Yeah, man.
How? Well, I'm talking about what I was talking about before. Like, yeah, my last album was me expressing myself, telling everything I was going through. But before that, it was Shoot 'Em Up, Bang Bang.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. So
like, which one's they hear?
But I think maybe it's like I said, soul and storytelling is country.
Yeah.
And it's hip hop. And so I feel like my storytelling is maybe why everybody connected to me, because like hip hop is still hip hop, but a lot of people not telling a story no more.
Hey man, when you heard Beyonce drop, was it at her concert?
Yeah, that'd be at a concert.
Hey man, because for one, Beyonce is a queen of
legend.
You know what I'm
Texas
saying?
Legend for
yeah,
sure.
and being even a young kid, you know Beyonce.
Yeah.
You know, so now that you become like a peer.
Yeah.
When did you first know, like, oh wait, hold on, man, like she got a breakdown where she using my shit?
Man, off rip, as soon as the first person posted and tagged me, and I said, we made it. Because it take a lot. It take a lot to get into the Beehive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And here I am, open invite. Come on, we want you in the. You know what I'm saying? So it just felt good.
In an intricate breakdown part too, though.
Man, and she sent me some liquor. I got some Sir Davis.
Right.
I know, you know what I'm saying? I know women that don't even have that. And here I am. I'm talking about 10 years in the Beehive, don't even got no Sir Davis. And here I am. My
man, like I done cut the line.
No, for real. So it's just, man, it's a blessing. That was definitely one of the biggest cosigns of my life, man. That was, and what's crazy is I be telling my team, I don't even think we seeing the benefits from that yet. Like, I feel like her doing everything that she's doing right now, we're not gonna see the how crazy she really helped me until 3 to 6 months down the line when we those streams come in. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that's streamed right now, I'm not gonna touch none of that revenue or see none of that revenue until 3-6 months down the line. So right now, if it's going crazy, imagine when all the stuff from her doing what she just did for me come in. Beyonce, you just made me a portion of what you are, mama.
Right.
And I appreciate you for sure.
Hey man, have you had anyone that you've been a fan of aside from Beyonce? We see that, but that's come up to you, or now that you like a peer? Like, man, I'm checking for you.
I mean, I got a song with one of them, Lil Wayne. I got a song with Lil Wayne. That's my mama. That was my first ever concert, a Lil Wayne concert. That's the, other than my concerts, that's the only concert I've ever been to. So I went straight from a Lil Wayne concert I think I was 12. I went to a Lil Wayne concert. I hadn't been to another concert until I started performing. So,
man, how much of and I know you're a fan of the music and the genre, but you just didn't participate on that side.
I was a football player. Yeah. When everybody was going to concerts and doing that, I was on the gridiron.
When football got away from you, did you think, like, damn, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was lost. I was lost until I found music. I ain't gonna lie, I was lost until I started rapping. Once I found this music and I got the distribution deal, I was like, okay, this is my calling. This is what I'm supposed to do right now. Just like I thought it was football, this is what I'm supposed to do right now. Like, even when I was doing all the illegal stuff I was doing, I knew that wasn't for me. It's like I kind of felt like a hypocrite, kind of, because it's like I'm from the streets, but I wasn't doing no street activity until after football was gone. I feel like that's faking the funk. I kind of felt like, but it's like that's all it was. That was always me. That's what I was raised around. That's what it's always been there. I always had the mindset to, I'm gonna stay over here with this football instead of going indulging that. But once football was gone, that's my environment. That's all I had left.
Man, how proud is the family?
All my family stay with me. My mama, I moved my mama in as soon as I just got a big old house in Texas. Moved my mama in, moved my granny in, my sisters in, my daughter stay with me. Everybody stay with me. I'm finna get my daddy finna get married in November. His present finna be a house. Everybody good. Everybody.
So your family live with you?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. So when you made it, they made it.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah.
For sure. Actually, you know what's crazy? When I first made it, you know, it's like you made it, but you really ain't made it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a time you thought you made it.
Yeah, you got that little deal. Everybody think you the richest person in the world, not knowing you didn't really get that much money. You know what I'm saying? I just got the deal. So, you know what I'm saying? I went through that whole process. Like, my mama still stayed in the project. My mama didn't want to get out the projects. My mama was like, nah, I want to stay right here. You just pay my bills up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it took for me to, because it's like she knew I ain't really have it all yet.
Right. So that's still mama looking out too. Like, baby, I'm good. You know, just pay. Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as before I even got this big house, my mama stayed with me in my other house. But this was my first big.
It's the one.
Yeah, and she.
Is that crazy though that you bought the house and took care of the family on hip hop?
Off of hip hop, yeah.
And on your art,
for sure. I always thought it would have been football.
Because you knew at some point you was gonna take care of the family.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because we do have these big dreams.
Yeah.
And then now that you live in the dream, that's got to be amazing for you too, bro.
Nah, for sure.
Hey man, we only had so much time with you today.
Mm-hmm.
You got to come back, bro.
For sure.
You got to come back.
Sure.
Let me hold on to the chain till you come back. That way I know you come. Give me something tangible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm gonna try to go look for like a bracelet.
A little
Well, give me the ring then. Can I try that ring on, man?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. He's like, yeah, you could try it on. Let me see this. Oh yeah. Oh, this is real too. This that weight. This ain't like the one I got.
It's heavy.
Yeah, hell yeah, it is.
That's a
oh
big
my
ring.
God, man. Oh, this is beautiful, bro.
Yes, sir.
When's your
Appreciate
birthday?
you. May 12th.
May 12th. You just turned 27?
Yeah, I just turned 27.
I saw the birthday celebration.
Yes, sir. It was
Yeah,
out
was
here in
was
LA.
it out here?
Yes,
You
sir.
a cold motherfucker, boy. You didn't even invite me to that shit. I should have just came. Well, who is it?
There you go, right there. Yeah. I didn't set nothing up. I didn't set nothing up.
I didn't
was just
see
told to come.
nothing till it was over. I was like, oh, man, look like they're having a beautiful time. Then I saw L.A. I was like, wow.
Man, I would have loved to have you there too.
Oh, I would have loved to have been there, bro. I
That
would
mean
have been
I
there
gotta
with a
get-
suit on with my shirt. I would have worn a suit with no shirt too, like, yeah. But I got all these gastric bypass scars and all kinds of shit on me, man. This is beautiful, man. I appreciate this, man. This is beautiful, man. Thank you so much. And BigXThaPlug, thank you for coming into the neighborhood, man. You gotta go.
Before I leave the neighborhood,
Yes, sir.
can I give him a ring? I got a couple more interviews.
Yeah.
I
And
gotta
then you want to. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna bring it back at the end of the
Say
day.
less,
Though. I'm
bro.
gonna come back.
Period.
That's you right there, man.
That's what he wanted.
Because you got to come back and we got to do. You know, we got to do the sit down for real.
No, for sure.
Yeah, you know,
for sure.
I hope you're happy. We'll sit down and.
Yes, sir.
Thought for sure you're gonna leave that though, but you know what I'm saying.
You can make a couple rings out of that.
Yeah, you know.
Can I leave it?
Oh, I love how you did that too. Hey man, that's dope. Hey man,
That's the one. You gotta be the bad guy. Can I leave it?
No,
Nah,
I
baby.
saw
You gotta come on.
I
You gotta go.
do the same thing too, man. Because Lou, we know. Like, watch this, man. Hey, Lou, man.
What up?
I just want to give this dude my whole wallet, man. Can I give it to him?
Nah, you shouldn't, bro.
Ah, okay.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
It's in contract. It's in the contract.
Yeah, so I saw what you did right there. Can I give him this? Like, nah, man, you know, like, man. Yeah. Oh, I be making up
what's crazy,
stories on my end.
He's not good though. I might need to get one of you because he said, "Go ahead."
Right.
He ain't no good.
You're like, I guess. hey, man, I be making up all kind of stuff, man. People like, Big, let me get that. I'm like, man, I can't, man. My
Oh yeah, no.
literally, bro, my aunt flicked that to me when we was closing her cast. Wow. All right. You good then. BigXThaPlug. Thank you for coming into the neighborhood,
Yes, sir. I
man.
appreciate
And God
you.
willing, we got to do it again very soon,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
I
Yes,
love
sir.
your energy, man.
Appreciate
And
you.
I love what you're doing, bro.
Yes, sir.
BigXThaPlug in the neighborhood, Big Boys neighborhood.